All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. We're going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Now, Boudoir low click syndrome is when the unique CTRL of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. That means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us. That's, we're wasting a bunch of money if those are our metrics. So we gotta get this above 6% is the minimum. We gotta get this above 6%. Every Boudoir Facebook ad can be above 6%. Unique CTRL easy, and that's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause, and that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which we'll talk about more at the end. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So our universe is building up here. We got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. That's fine though. We know that BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know that because we invented it and we've been doing it a bunch already. Treatment's pretty simple. We duplicate the current ad, so we leave the original as it is, on or off, running, whatever. We treat the duplicated one, and treatment takes about a week, and we actually are able to we're actually able to increase the probability, or increase that unique CTRL above 6%, and we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. It's always been the Boudoir Pico treated one has the best metrics at the end of 1 week of treatment, about 1 week of treatment. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. So that's basically saying, we finally get our unique CTRL above 6%. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe right here. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Solution, now we know, is Boudoir Pico. Takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. Boom. All right, so my residency, went out there, found one Boudoir Facebook ad, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL was 4.3%. So we found out that BLCS was present. So unique CTRL under 6% means BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And well, now we know the treatment. We treat it with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. And we actually got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated one, and they'll get their ad into the same number of women's brains. So it's, giving them a $3,700 reprieve, kind of like a $3,700 bonus each month that they don't have to spend, so they get to keep it, keep it in their pocket. And after 12 months, after a year, it's like a 40K bonus. Didn't have to do any extra work at all. No extra service, no extra fulfillment, nothing. Second part of my residency, went out there, saw a Boudoir Facebook ad, brought it to the hospital. Second one, tested its out unique CTRL was 1.39%. So as a result, we are we knew that BLCS was present, and we actually Now we can treat it with Boudoir Pico. Takes about a week. So we treat it with Boudoir Pico, get our unique CTRL up to 9.13%, and we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of ad spend. So after we found that out, if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, they now only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get that ad into the same number of women's brains. So 8,400 bucks a month to spend has vanished. We don't need it. They pocket it. They keep it. The boudoir photographer keeps it. No longer has to spend it, and they actually increase the we actually increase the profit each month, kind of phantom profit, by 8,400 staying in the boudoir photographer's pocket. Like it's basically like 100 grand per year. So moving on down, had a patient come through. Saj Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL of 5.03%. So unique CTRL under 6%, we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. And so if the original if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original, now he only has to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get his ad into the same number of women's brains as the original. So 6,700 bucks a month, longer has to spend. He can pocket it and be way more efficient. It's kind of like a phantom profit each month. At the end of the year, that's like what, 80K? 6,700 times 80K. Now the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS we're seeing has been wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And as a result of that, looking at the numbers here, we got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. You take the average of these, somewhere between 50 to 60%. Somewhere in there, most likely. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then approximately 5K is, we can eliminate 5K in wasted spend each month, put that back into the Boudoir photographer's pocket. So that'd be saving, basically, approximately 60K over the next 12 months. So now, getting back to this, going to diagnose to see if we believe it has BLCS, yes or no. So we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, we're filling out everything in Boudoir, the Facebook Ads Manager and Zuck is telling us to fill out. But that's good for Facebook. It's bad for us. It actually causes more women. The consequences is it causes way more women to scroll by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. We waste. Dude, we literally waste serving up those impressions because the women just kind of scrolling by, our ad never enters their brain. So it pulls our unique CTRL under 6%, contributes to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. And what actually happens is that Facebook is able to serve more ads per unit time because more women are scrolling by our ads, not spending that much time on it. So Facebook loves it because Facebook makes more money per unit time. We lose more money per unit time when that happens. So we don't want to make that mistake. Next, we got the looks like an ad mistake. So we got our photo or ad creative looks like an ad. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, we see all the other Boudoir Facebook ads around us. They all look like ads. So everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, every Boudoir Facebook ad I've seen the back end for or tested myself, taken and tested myself, 100% of them has had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, because their unique CTRL is under 6%. So because of that, it's happening to everyone because everyone's making the same mistakes because everyone's ads look like ads, or at least their creatives. Their photos look like ads. So the consequence of this, way more women scrolling our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, and this is pulling down our unique CTRL. When it's pulling down our unique CTRL, it contributes to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, finally we'll check the see more headline up here, first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. And all right, let's see what we got. All right, well, ladies are on the hunt for 5 fearless females experiencing Boudoir photos she liked. All right, so we only got, maybe one piece of relevant context here. So it's the lack of context mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we believe that that we actually believe that we have enough context to pull in the right women and repel the wrong women in the most optimized fashion. And what we're actually doing here is we're not hitting the mark, causing way more women to scroll by Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, and actually increasing the probability we have BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So after all that, my diagnosis is I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6%. Therefore, it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, unique CTRL of your Boudoir Facebook ads under 6%, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you see the market getting more and more saturated. Every time someone new gets a new iPhone, they're putting up their Google Maps profile saying that they now shoot Boudoir, or they got a new camera. Now they're in the mom group saying they also now shoot Boudoir. It's becoming more and more competitive, more saturated. Same number of buyers, more sellers, and we're also seeing more, more inflation, more increasing cost of living, and we've been optimizing other parts of our business to extract more profit out for the same input. Kind of optimizing, and you see that with Wapico could probably save you approximately 5K a month on average, 60K over the next 12 months with the Boudoir Pico treatment. And you want to achieve pre-click alignment in your Boudoir Facebook ads, become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, and achieve Boudoir brain entry boost, because you need that on your path to become the #1 Boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM when I open for new patient intake. My DMs are closed right now. Yeah, not doing new patient intake right now, but when I do open it, shoot me a DM and we'll see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.